Developing at noon, the St. Louis Blues have fired head coach Craig Berube. The team made the announcement in the middle of the night. Now, Drew Bannister, the coach of the team's AHL affiliate, will take over as interim coach. Good afternoon. Thanks for being here. I'm Kay Quinn. The Blues dropped to 13-14-1 last night after losing to the Detroit Red Wings. It's their fourth loss in a row and sixth loss in their past 8 games. 5 on your side's Corey Miller is live at the Blues practice facility in Maryland Heights with details of a news conference held about 90 minutes ago. Corey?
Thanks, Kay, and it is a pretty surreal day for the Blues and their fans. The only man to bring St. Louis a Stanley Cup championship is out of a job. President and General Manager Doug Armstrong fired Craig Berube last night after a mediocre start to the season, but said the poor performance isn't just on the coach. Armstrong said, quote, "Nobody should feel safe in our group right now." Berube, of course, is one of the most important coaches in St. Louis sports history, bringing the Blues their first and only Stanley Cup to this point. And Armstrong said that's how Berube should be remembered in our town.
He goes, Stanley Cup, top team in the league, toss away the COVID year, 110 points. It's a pretty good record. It's a lot of wins. And so we're all remembered today by what we did yesterday. But in a year or in a month, or maybe by the end of the weekend, Craig Berube won't be remembered what happened against the Red Wings. It'll be remembered what happened in the 5 years prior to that.
The Blues will be back in action tomorrow at Enterprise Center against Ottawa with a new interim coach behind the bench, Kay.
And Corey, was there any indication this was going to happen before last night's game?
It came as quite a shock to fans for sure, who have been very vocal about it online. But Doug Armstrong said he and Craig Berube had a beer, talked about it, and Berube was not all that surprised that he got canned last night. But everybody else in St. Louis definitely shocked today.
Okay, and at this point, we're all waiting to hear from Craig Berube, which has not happened yet. All right, thank you, Corey Miller, live for us on the Blues firing their head coach. Also developed